here, so all of our ocean just gets kind of brought right in.
Okay, we're watching the
So this here is actually Finn. Now Finn is a juvenile green. He has fibropapilloma. You guys see the tumors? But more distinctly, he was hit right in the head with a propeller. What you see right there, that is a propeller injury. Now luckily for this little guy, it missed both of his right and left eye. It went right down the middle. And although that may be wrong, right? You'll see a little bit of scarring on his right shoulder there and on the back of his neck. Now if I was flip him over, he's got quite a few more scars underneath. However, he's doing fantastic, especially for just having surgery last week. That means that this little green's release date will be April of 2010, as long as he has no regrowth.
Oh, look at him.
Now that big boy, huh? Agent T here is also a green. Now you guys see he's floating. See how he's floating on his left side? He's our newest turtle. He's only been here since the 9th, which is why he's still floating. He has not been treated yet. Basically, we think he has a body cavity infection. That's basically a turtle cold. That's Kincaid. And she is the most famous thing in the Keys. I mean, it's not saying much, but it's true. She is a loggerhead, and she is famous because she's the first turtle in 23 years to actually check herself into the hospital. And by saying that, I mean this turtle literally came to us for treatment. We were out here a few weeks ago, she got here March 29th, minding our own business and cleaning tanks and giving tours. Right here in the bay, right shallow here, we saw a turtle head pop up, and we thought that was strange because she dove back down. And you can see she's at the bottom. We know that when turtles are sick, they float. So we basically kind of just thought it was a turtle coming by. Now we were curious, so we spent the rest of the day, turning our heads, peeking out here, and we continued to see her for several hours. But this is really weird. There's nothing in this bay to keep the interest of a turtle for 3 hours. So we decided to go out there and check her out. Now here's the problem. When they're not floating like that, they only come to the surface to breathe about every 45 minutes to 5 hours. So we looked a little ridiculous sitting on a dinghy with a net for half the day, waiting for a turtle to pop up. However, when she did, we scooped her up, and she is absolutely sick. She is emaciated, she is septic, so this infection is spread to her bloodstream. It's now raging in her body. And she was impacted. I only know that because she pooped out a little bit of sponge the other day. So she, however, is doing phenomenal. She eats like a pig. She ate from day one. She's responding quite well to the antibiotics. You guys can see she's looking at her, she's looking at you, she's active, she's alert. She just needs some extra food, some antibiotics, and some TLC, and she'll be dropped off right out here where we found her. It's going to be the easiest rescue and release to date. So apparently the word got out that we offer free medical care. Never stops moving or eating. Like, he is a predator. I have pulled pieces of people's hair out of his mouth. If a bug falls in the tank, he eats it. He blows bubbles and eats it. He poops and eats it. So he is a little predator, a little carnivore. He's actually Mr. Personality. They say 1 in several thousand only makes it, but I think you guys are definitely looking at that one. He is doing fine and ready to go, but we have to wait for the perfect day because we take him several miles offshore at Key West, where the Gulf and the Atlantic meet. They bring in big currents that bring in big sargassum weed lines. We'll drop him off and wish him luck. Now, in that weed line, we think that they may pass South America, Africa, maybe travel the whole world. They don't know where they go, but they know that he won't come back to shore until he's 3 to 5 years old, or about 21 centimeters. So,
how old is he right now?
He was born last season, and it's coming into season right now. So he could be anywhere between 9 months to a year.
So will you tag him?
Nope, actually we will not. The tags right now have not been developed for hatchlings. They're bigger than his flipper, and we don't want to put anything shiny on him that could attract predators. He does use that coloration for camouflage in the weed line. That is the original bubble bud, who has been here since 1989. He was the first documented case of the syndrome. Currently now, 60% of residents, almost all of them, are also bubble buds. Yeah, so it's discovered 20 years ago.
You did it! Again! You were tricking me before. You could do the whole thing.